first round of the CFP, as we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 6 seed. The South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So USF's offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. And here he comes, the quarterback. All eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
Well, this guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity, and that usually means their opposition is in trouble. Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. Tackle made after just a short game.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
It's an out route, the catch made. They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time. The Bulls lining up here on 1st and 10. It's a highlight reel diving catch there. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, there's nothing better for an offense.
And he lost it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, South Florida. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. For the Oregon Ducks, offense out there for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And he'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense pursuit forced him out.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that battle.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. So it makes him one of the top backs in the country.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's up and good.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 7.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick this one away.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Looking to throw. It's Tate. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Bulls.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
But they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wide end. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
He's brought down out at the 46.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
And here comes a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Ducks. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, the linebackers and really the quarterback of the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Looks to the left. Pass caught. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
What an impressive job here by this quarterback to work through his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly, and then eventually finds the underneath route for a first down.
That's caught. It's Porter. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42. The Bulls pick up enough yardage for a first down. He's got some room to work. Tackle made after a big gain. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. To the air, it's Tate. Looking for 6. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, USF.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Here's the kickoff team now. Set to boot this one away. Bringing it out. It's Armstrong. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. That powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Making people miss. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
A nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. And they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's escaping the pocket now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's third down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. The Bulls will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Scanning the field, it's Tate. Looking for the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Looking for his back. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it.
Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's McClellan. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on fourth down, they won't go for it. Out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points before halftime. It'll be a 26-yard attempt. Should be automatic. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Play action here on first down. The pass rush closing in. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's head back to Chris and Kirk for the exciting conclusion of this one, where we'll find out who is moving on in the CFP.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. The Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
There's a pre-snap movement, back in motion. That run moves the ball to the 16. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Option look. It's Tate. No handoff there, and they snuff him.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Grab behind the line, it's Eccles. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Bulls starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Solid gain, then moves the ball out to the 32.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Dropping back, it's Tate. And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, South Florida. This quarterback on fire today. And Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Extra point makes the lead 11. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Armstrong. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He breaks free. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Contact as he let the ball go. He's got it for a big gain. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Hey, a 1st down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
2nd down coming up.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner trying to create good field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Eccles. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Looking to throw. It's Tate. The pocket breaking down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. The pre-snap motion from the offense. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain. It's a huge gain across midfield. Ball will be spotted about the 31.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Makes a quick catch. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. The USF has the lead here, Kirk. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete. Rolling the dice a bit. Up one possession and going for it on 4th down. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it go. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Brought down quickly at the 14, but the offense is in the red zone.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to 4th down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a 1st down, and now this one could be over.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, this sack is on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you and go over top. This time, he's unaware of how quickly they're going to come in.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And that one's straight down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The shotgun running play call. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. Brings up second down.
The game makes it second and medium. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
We'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Ducks. And they'll set up now for the extra point try.
In the end zone.
And the BAT is up and good. They take a 1-point lead here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
32. South Florida. 31.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The USF offense is back out there now. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So back to their own 9-yard line at 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Tate. Receiver makes the catch, and he's tackled after the catch.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving his defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically.
Looking to throw it deep. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the 4th quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. Remember, last time, went for it on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here. Handoff here from the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
That's an athletic play by the defensive back. Playing tight coverage, seeing the ball, and not giving the receiver a chance to get their hands on it.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Tate. It's a quick grab. Moves the ball out across the 30, and it's good for a 1st down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Bulls pick up enough for a first down here. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Caught weakly. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. Here's the second down play. Looking to throw it again. And he fires the football to the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Can the quarterback come through under pressure? Down a score late here in the fourth. Out of the gun now on third down. It's complete. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day.
First and goal here. He needed a touchdown and a two-point conversion to tie. There's the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
But anything at this point in the game, when you get down to first and goal, you get positive yards, that's a good thing. Now, what will they do here on second goal? They spread this defense out, try to create some one-on-one matchups.
On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
Chris, how fitting that this offense finds a way to score a touchdown late in the game. They've been doing it all year long, and a big reason that they're here in the postseason. Now, always practice the two-point plays, right? Now, you better pick your best one and deliver to tie this game up.
Looking downfield, it's Tate. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Crucial possession here. Suddenly, this is a two-point game in the final quarter. What can the offense do to build on this lead or just play keep away? And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On the run, it's Brown. They make the first down, brought down to the 31. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And it's a kneel down. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side suddenly, Kurt, their season is over, but it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports.